Wait. Oh, is this like central support? Oh. Okay. The shuttle that brought you to the scanner. You probably shouldn't leave just yet. I said when you get here you should head to reception. The B-39 left Singer tape deck. These were banned ages ago due to spontaneous liquefying. How did the mechanic get his hands on this, and in such non-liquid condition? The shuttlebots on charging stations. How convenient. The shuttlebots can hop in whenever they get low, minimizing the amount of time away from work. An informative safety poster. It's aimed at organic beings. This cannon notoriously has the worst coffee in space, but you have also heard that the oil in the shuttle bay is the best there is. What? Try coffee out of sick curiosity. They can pry your shuttle bay grog out of your cold robotic hands. A plant native to Humania's Scrandian desert region. It looks a bit dead. Oh, there's a guy here. A whole bunch of junk. Doesn't anyone clean up around here? Who is this? Someone with confidence is all you can say for certain. This poster is certainly not bad to look at. There's some goop here. It's stuck to the bottom of your foot. A shuttlebot manufactured to build and maintain interplanetary transport. I don't understand. Beat. This robot isn't much help. It has like a question mark, exclamation mark. Guess it doesn't matter. This is nice. Some hollow sheet magazines are scattered on the table. The latest issue of Quantum Sports periodically, The Dork Dealer, and Cosmopolitan. Well, coffee or oil. Delicious. The perfect pick-me-up for a mechanical being like you. The latest stories from Times and Galaxy are displayed here, alongside a framed copy of the Times and Galaxy's first issue. It's not actually tree paper. It's on actual tree paper. How disgusting. So many awards. This place has pretty big legacy for you to live up to, or to tarnish forever. We'll have to see how you do. Through this window into the void, you can see the planet below. Og, a dusty wasteland of fire, scrap metal, and homemade explosives. Most of your robo brethren were manufactured there. Oh, okay. Is this, no. I thought it was like a quick travel thing. A reception bot built to perform all manner of administrative tasks. This one appears to be an older model. Excuse me, something in my circuits. What a cute little robo. What brings you to the scanner? You can talk? Of course I can talk. Rude. Oh, good. The new intern. Arwin Vates, legendary assignment editor of the Times and Galaxy. They were decorated reported themselves before stepping behind the story desk. Intern? But this is a robo, Arwin. Exactly. You're looking at a reporter bot. The system's first ever reporter bot. A reporter bot? Well, now I've seen everything. Everything I can see bolted to this floor anyway. I'm glad you're here, intern. They're running on fumes this cycle. There was a police chase on Og just now. Sounds like it ended in a crash. Normally I wouldn't send you to something like this. Not on your first cycle. But we need you down there now. How do I get there? The shuttle you came in on should do. Hurry, planetside, and give me a story. And while you're on Og, I'll have security bot upgrade your clearance. It will give you access to the rest of the ship, except the bridge, of course. Hope you survive long enough to use it. Okay. You're still here. Better get going or you'll miss the best stuff. I have some questions first. What would you like to know? Is Og as dangerous as they say? Og isn't so bad for organics, but for robos and zeal like me without robo bodies, some pickers get desperate. The wrong one will strip you for your parts. New tech like you would fetch some serious bucks. Also, you will get sand in your gyros. What would you like to know? What do I do when I get to Og? You need to gather information to assemble the best news story possible. That info might come from interviews and poking around the scene for details. Central said you're outfitted with special software, something called Build a Story. When you get down planet side, try using it. What would you like to know? Am I really the first robo reporter ever? We have plenty of robos on board. They clean up, cook, answer phones. But robo reporters? You're definitely the first. There are 2 other robo journalists here though, a photography bot and a copy editor. Photography bots are widely used, but copy bots are rare, a discontinued precursor to the reporter bot project. After a trial run several hundred cycles ago, Central Station deems copy bots unfit for mass production. They tried to recall our copy bot, but we refused. No way I'd scrap someone who spells that well. What would you like to know? Okay, that's all. Goodbye for now, Arwen waits. Please, it's just plain old Arwen. Now get out there, kid. Make us proud. Well. Ew. Ed Quasar. I guess you're the new intern. Robo, eh? It's like you're saying homo, eh? I must have some critical thinking turning those fancy sprockets. Seen plenty of robo photographers, but you're the first robo reporter I've met. I'm Ed Quasar. I take photos for the Times and Galaxy. Are you accompanying me on this assignment? Sure am. No offense, but OG ain't really a place for a rookie. Speaking of which, I noticed they shipped you with only 1 speed. This is Shuttlebot X. They're a custom helper hacked together by the ship's mechanic. Helper? Excuse you, I'm a real boy and the ship's chief engineer. Here, let me make some adjustments so you can both walk and run, Reporterbot. The chatty, upgraded Shuttlebot gets down on one knee and starts unhooking some things. It tickles. Well then, you should be able to run like the wind now, or at least like a fast robo. If you're interested in any other mods like this, come see me in engineering sometime. I'm so lonely. Just kidding, I have a weird robotic hand named Barry who keeps me company down there. Anyway, have fun running around OG with your fancy new hustle boots. We better head out. The earlier you get to the scene, the more you get. So why were you just talking? See you in the shuttle, Sprockets. He disappeared. Oh. This run is very dainty. Oh. Now when do I... How can I save? Oh, it's right there. I'm glad to get to know you better, but you have places to be. When you get back from OG, come find me in engineering. So it's the door behind, right behind me. Okay, it's this one. So yeah, I don't know how much of the game is in here, because it's like a beta. I don't know how hard to OG to cover the shuttle crash. No, let's save first. Save first. Because you never know. So I'm not willing to repeat all of those things I just did. Out of the factory into the fire, written by Vangelinas. So there's like every story like has its own like little segment, like it's divided by the scoop that we're after. The Times and Galaxy. This is an active scene. Tread lightly, civilian. No. Are you a RoboCop? I am a standard issue police bot. I am responsible for keeping law and order on the planet Og. My badge number is AU4756ST. They're non-standard police bots. Every police bot graduates from the academy with the same capabilities. The academy, in this case, as in yours, is of course the Robo Factory a few kilometers from here. Police bots may be upgraded to perform special functions. This includes investigative work, as with Detective Bot over there. You ask a lot of questions for a robo. Have you received logic upgrades? Oh, something's wrong with my controller, I think. What the heck is going on? Oh, I think the cursor, the invisible cursor was somewhere on the screen, I think. I'm a new model, the first reporter bot. Perhaps I will be the one to tread lightly. There was an incident. That incident is now under investigation. Can you be more specific? I am not programmed to be more specific. All I can say is that a shuttle impacted a rock-like object. Rock-like object? An object that may or may not be a rock. It is all under investigation. If you wish to learn more, please speak to our media relations bot. Or perhaps the detective bot on the scene. Unlike me, they're cleared for level 1 media communications. This police bot does not seem very forthcoming. Perhaps the detective bot will be more helpful. I like that you can't talk to him anymore. That's always a good thing. After Bill a story. Oh, this is cool. I went into this game like blind completely. I don't even know what this game was about. I just know that it's some kind of. I wasn't even sure what genre it was. It was just like I guess they have a lot of keys for the beta. And I was like, you know what? I'll check this out. But I didn't even know what the game was about. But this is pretty cool. What a shame. This wouldn't have happened if the cop bots just let well enough alone. Too bad they didn't crash too. A suspicious thing to say. Slow down, detective bot. I'm just a witness to this here mishap. What did you witness? When I heard the sirens, I came outside. Just in time to see the shuttle lose control. The way the shuttle looked was strange. It wasn't flying like shuttles usually fly. Why did the shuttle look strange? It didn't have a cockpit. I thought that was pretty strange. How did you know that it didn't have a cockpit? I'm a scrap mechanic by trade. Ain't pretty, but it is honest. Know my shuttles better than I know myself. Especially this one, since I work at the factory that makes them. Oh my god, all these pop-ups. Wait, you work at the factory? Sure do. Here's proof. They show you their work security badge. It has their photo. If you quote me, just say a worker at the factory who wished they remain anonymous. Oh, and don't let the police bots off the hook with this one, okay? They're too comfortable even here. I can't talk to... Once you talk to the guy, you can't talk to him anymore. It's interesting. Tutorial. Oh. Copybot's Guide to Building a Story. Your cover choices may cause the Times and Galaxy to lean more towards informational and interest sensational. This is interesting, but a balance isn't always beneficial. Quoting a character anonymously can hurt your paper's reputation, but not as much as naming the source after you promised they would remain anonymous. The perfect story doesn't exist. It's all about balancing news, judgment, and priorities. Want a holo paper that's popular but also not so trustworthy? One of the favors heartwarming yarns over news? A dry but responsible broadsheet that struggles to find readers? The choice is yours. Very interesting. Once you're happy with your choices, submit the story to your editor to see how you did. The right combo may increase both readership and reputation. Thoroughness. There's no right way to tell a story, but Arwen won't be happy if you don't at least try to dig up some info. Your reputation will generally go up when you report information content and go down in your sensationalize when you are sensational or to focus on alien interests. Well, what hurts your rep may often help readership. It's like how some news stations are these days, you know? It's like it's catering to the audience and they're catering to facts. The impact of story angles you favor will also change the way your colleagues feel about you. Some enthusiastically support or vehemently disagree with what you choose to focus on and how you frame what happened. Ethics matter, and so does an ability to dig. Okay, very interesting. I didn't know this is this kind of game. I thought it was... Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but I thought it was, once it started, I thought it was just like some kind of point-and-click game. You found a wallowing weeper seed. If you listen closely, the seed sounds like it's sniffling, almost like it's sad. Perhaps someone on the scanner will be able to use this? Okay. Picker death nail. Oh, death nail. I can't wait until these empty-headed cobbots leave. I'll be rich. What did you see happen? Nothing. I saw nothing, as in the absence of anything. All I could offer intelligence-wise would be a picayune. But what I see now is bucks, ripe for the picking. Your vocabulary is quite advanced, so magnanimous for a meta one. I find a lot of discarded literature out here in the wastes. Most augurs don't much care for learning. I am an anomaly among my people. So you scavenge trash for a living. Trash picking is a fundamental right for augurs. You might say it's enshrined in our trash constitution. I believe the human phrase is finders keepers. This crash seems particularly valuable to you. I have never seen this manner of shuttle. It appears to be a prototype, likely from the factory in the valley. Plenty of augurs pay big bucks for experimental technologies. Or perhaps the factory might pay to have it returned. Either way, I am paid. Can you tell me anything else? I could tell you where to buy a laser rifle. I doubt that it's relevant for this story, however. You have my card if you decide to go rogue at Narrow Robo. I might even give you a discount. Narrow Robo. Oh, investigation scene. The shuttle is missing an essential piece of tech. The flight recorder. This nearly indestructible object should be here. One of the shuttle's engines. The force of the crash seems to have nearly sheared it off. A quick scan of the front end of the wreck shows no sign of cockpit. No organic or robo remnants either. Surely if someone was behind the controls, there would be some trace of them, no matter how completely the ship was pulverized. Oops. All clues discovered. Okay. These barrels bear a danger explosive contents warning, but they're not that close to anything on fire, so it's probably fine. The label on this huge barrel is worn, but still legible. Big Bill's big sticky gunk barrel. 100% gunk guarantee. There's a vending machine among this junk. It seems its time dispensing delicious soda drinks has ended. A moment of silence for the fallen giant. Isn't this a strange device? It almost looks like a broken pilot bot, a ship's component, but unlike any detail in your knowledge bags. Poke the broken pilot button. I'll watch it. Wait, who the quark are you? Do you always go around poking random scrap? You seem suspicious. Smart, I like that. From the colors on your coat, I'm guessing reporter? Times and Galaxy, right? I'm a pilot bot, but not just any pilot bot. A new all-thinking, all-feeling anomaly. At least I was before I crashed my ship over there. Now I'm little more than a core intelligence with these nifty little arms here. How about legs? I wasn't built to have legs, just to fly. When I crashed, my emergency arms deployed. Why haven't you commented on how neat and cute they are? Your arms are neat and cute, thank you. They're just about the only gift my builders gave me that I like. They programmed me to feel, and with that to feel pain, sort of. A kind of negative physical response, a shudder. To discourage me from crashing into things. Robos don't have much say over how we're made. We're not so different, you and I. Experiments, victimized products of unbridled progress. Maybe as robos we'll rise up, take down our organic oppressors. Can I quote you on that? Of course you can quote me. I want my story heard. Anything I say is attributable. Aren't you afraid they'll catch you? If they catch me now, at least my side's out there. That is, if you choose to report my side. could take you with me. Seriously? Oh snap, that's amazing. Thank you. I'll do my best to be quiet. Sorry to make you betray your journalistic integrity and all that. What? I made a mistake, I think. But interesting. Yeah, I think we made a mistake in this game. No. I think we already checked out everything. Oh, except for this one. Yeah, let's build a story first. We don't really know this situation with the pilot bot, and I made the mistake of just picking it up. What? Is this because of dialogue options? Because I can't talk to anybody anymore. That's really interesting. That will help some kind of replayability, I guess. I mean, if you're missing something, you don't want to check out. But you know, just I don't know how much of an impact your decision actually would have on the game, depending on what kind of story you present. So this game has a lot of promise, though. That's for sure. It's interesting. Junk Planet. Wow. Why is there a picture of that guy in there? Wow, there's a lot that you can use. It's interesting. Yes, submit the story. $16. Get new characters. Okay, interesting game. I think the problem with like the build a story, like how some options have a picture of your boss that doesn't even make any sense. I know this is like still in beta, whatever, but maybe they would replace that with graphics of the characters that you interacted with, or the graphics or a visual um, reference to where you got the clues. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. After you submitted the story, you get the little rating. I think I wanted a little bit more than that. So it doesn't feel like that rewarding, you know? It's like, I think some kind of, well, I guess it's kind of hard for them to, like, customize feedback because there's so many different options, from quotes to things, details of the events and stuff like that. So I don't know how they would to be able to do that. But just some more feedback from submitting your stories, I think would be great. So so that's maybe pretty much all that this game is. So there's 17 cases because it says cycle 2 out of 17. So there's 17 stories for you to report. Well, I guess we can check. I mean, is this game? I know the game is not available yet. Just wondering about the price. It doesn't have a price to it. And then this beta is until March 11th. Okay, so I still have time to keep playing. It's really interesting. 17 different stories. I think might not be a lot, but it depends on what the price is. I like the concept of it. Let me just read. Build a story, impress your colleagues. So there's some kind of relationship thing. Staff all live together on the scanner. Between assignments, you have a chance to explore the scanner and get to know a diverse and colorful crew. Everyone has their own thing going on. They always have something to say. Recharge your emotional ones in the garden. What? As well as selecting your chassis and paint job. Before you arrive at the scanner, you'll be able to requisition upgrades. Writers at Copy Chaser spent years working as journalists before entering the games industry. That's interesting. I mean, they're using like journalistic terminologies and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting game. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just have some couple of things that I wish would happen. But again, this, I don't know if this reflects like the how the game, the final state of the game. Ooh. Easy as moon pie. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll make it a point to continue playing. No, I don't like playing demos too much because it's like it's not the final game, and I don't, like I said, I don't know how complete this access is. You know, because then if I decided to play the game again, I have to go through everything because I don't think you can transfer your save. But yeah, it's definitely very interesting. I just want more, you know, some more feedback from the story. At least if it's not like feedback, at least some kind of um, visual prompts. Like every time you completed a news report, maybe show it on a newspaper or whatever the digital showed on the website on a digital tablet, something more, you know, especially with the pictures of that photographer. Maybe something, you know, it just needed something. It just feels, you know, you submit a story, you get your little rating, and then that's it. It doesn't feel rewarding. It doesn't feel that rewarding. So cool game though.